Oh, this week on the What of It podcast.
He stinks.
That's because I'm constantly shitting myself.
Get on the bed, how you fucking it? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to bury him out here in France.
All of a sudden, I just saw a big shiny thing. I was like, oh shit!
You have an absolutely disgusting looking and smelling tiny cock.
Welcome to the What of It podcast. Sit back and relax. Apartment sightings, people roast, conspiracies and open doors. Check out the weirdest news around the globe. We'll take you down the rabbit hole. Yeah, what of it? When the weird world's of view takes out there chasing stories that's funny too. Harrison to cryptids across the lands. He has spitting facts. Better watch those hands. Buckle up, bitch. Yeah, what of it?
Oh, hello there. What were you doing here? Look at you turning up to this podcast. Oh, you're looking... God, you put on a bit of weight, haven't you? Cool, fucking fat cunt over here. What are you doing eating all those pork pies, you cheeky little boy? Anyway, welcome to the What of It podcast. I'm your host, Harry, and these are my co-hosts. Excellent. I'm so glad I'm here by myself today.
I dropped my mic. You started talking and I threw my mic. Okay. Wait, Jake, are you here?
You didn't say yours.
Kehan?
That's right.
But he's here.
We're all here.
Well, we're all here. Good job.
Great. Nice one.
Right. Harry, do you want to take the reins on this one? Guide us through the beginning. Normal business.
Go on and first item of business today is saw Spider-Man yesterday.
Any good?
It's right. Yeah, it's good. I had fun.
You're looking forward to it.
I was looking forward to it, and it was right. It's kind of like it's a really weird film in the sense of like pacing. It feels like you've got half a good Spider-Man film and spoilers, half a good X-Men film, and they've just like smashed them together and called it a day. Like I got
day.
a brand new day. I got to a point in the film where I was like, oh, that must be the end. Right. Okay, that was good. I enjoyed that. And Beth looked at the time on her phone. She went, it's got like another hour left. And I was like, to do what? What's going to happen? And then it just goes off into this weird, like, more movie, which I'm not annoyed about. You know, I paid for a movie and I'm going to get the whole goddamn fucking movie. But it was okay. I don't think it's the best Spider-Man film that's ever been made, but it was enjoyable. Like, I'm not annoyed I went, but I wouldn't watch it again. So, yeah, it was all right. Other than that, I watched my first Studio Ghibli film,
Oh,
Yes,
which one?
I heard about this.
The Wind Rises.
Oh, yeah.
Have you... Before I go on, have you guys seen it?
I've not seen The Wind
I know
Rises.
of it, but yeah.
So, it's a weird film. All I've really taken away from it is lad gets obsessed with planes, marries a girl he met when the girl was like a teenager or a child, proceeds to marry her later on, is the world's worst husband because he's just fucking her off for work all the time. She dies and he's like, oh, well, I'll just continue with work. And then the film ends.
Got a hustler mindset.
That's the mindset. It's so weird because like I was really enjoying it, and then like the second half I was like, this isn't. I'm just feeling depressed now on behalf of this woman he's married. Like I don't really know what's going on. And we finished it, and I was like, nah, that can't be the best one he's done. I don't believe it. So I'm gonna have to watch the others and.
So why did
See what
you
I think.
start there and not like with
Because-
the greatest hits?
My wife saw a TikTok.
Great.
In my opinion,
Yep.
as someone who's watched a lot of Ghibli movies, I think the secret into liking them is you watch one of the big hitters. So Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro.
Grave of the Fireflies.
I've not seen that one, but yeah,
I
one of their
think that
big
is
ones.
the greatest one.
And then you fall in love with it. You're like, this is amazing. And then all the others like their shit bits sort of get smoothed over because you know how good Ghibli films are when they're good. Like I tried,
100%, 100%.
like Porco Rosso is one of my favorite Ghibli movies because it's a pig man with a mustache who flies like biplanes,
Yeah.
and there's no explanation as to why he's a big man. It's not mentioned at any time.
Is anyone else an animal?
Nope, just him.
I want to watch
there's-
this one
Animals
now.
in Castle in the Sky.
Castle in the Sky is a wicked one. I tried to watch the
Jedi.
Boy and the Heron,
Oh yeah.
and it was all right. But I started watching it when I was drunk, and then I got confused, and I wasn't paying attention. And what I need to do is have a little bit of green tea, sit down, and
Wait.
watch
Are
it.
you watching this sub or dub?
I watched the dub. I mean, because Robert Pattinson delivers like a really good. Everyone rages about him being the Heron, being like it's one of his greatest acting achievements of all time.
Because fucking what's that one? The fish one. Ponyo.
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 Yeah.
Matt Damon's in it.
Does he play Ponyo?
No, he
No,
plays.
not.
Fuck, who is it? I forgot who he plays.
Ponyo's dad.
I think that's Ponyo's goddad. I think Ponyo's just an egg at the start. I can't really remember. Did I tell you guys when I saw Spirited Away in theatres?
I know you went to see it, but you didn't tell me how it was.
Oh, so the stage show. If you ever get an option to watch like a Ghibli stage show, because I think they're trying to cycle through them and do like the big hits, and phenomenal. You have to watch it. The whole thing's in Japanese, but there's subtitles up behind while they're doing it, so you.
I just
can follow
imagine the
along.
guy with like a series of large cards, just really quickly cycling through them.
But yeah, the stage show is really, really clever. Like all that, the acting, how the whole. I can't hype it enough. The issue is that I went to see it, and me and G was in London, so I had a few drinks. Before I went in, they were like, "Here's the Japanese themed cocktail menu," and I was like, "Sick."
Pretty cool.
Kyoto 95, that sounds nice. That's got Japanese whiskey in it or something. I didn't realise that it was like 4 liquors or spirits mixed with champagne.
Spirited Away.
So I had 4 of them. I was sat there wavy as fuck watching it. And then this guy, but this is before it starts and like, the music starts to swell and the light starts to dim. This guy comes and he sits a seat away from me. Right? And he stinks. Like when people are like, oh, anime conventions, there's
Yeah.
many people. I'm assuming it's him. I assume
Just-
he walks past. And it was awful. And I watched the first half of the movie. I fell asleep for about 10 minutes. And then I was like, oh, I know where I am. It's fine. Like, but I'm so glad I had the alcohol because if I hadn't, I don't think I could have survived his stench. I'll send you some recommendations.
Yes, please do, because I am eager to watch them. Because it's got to be better than that fucking one. The other thing, I've like stolen this from Kehan, kind of. I watched that interview with Tom. I want to say Tom Robbins. Is it Tom Robbins?
Tommy in it.
Tommy in it and Lewis of the Yogs cast. What an interesting interview.
Have you never seen any of those videos? You've done it with
No.
quite a lot of famous people. The 100 question thing. If you like that one, then they're all pretty good.
I saw he's
They're
done
all
one
good
with Stephen
watch.
Fry, so I might watch that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
But I just found it really interesting, like listening to, especially his opinions on where YouTube is now and where he wants the Yogscast specifically to go in the future. And I just found it really interesting that his end goal was like, I'm not really interested in getting bigger or like doing more extravagant things or spending more money or increasing XYZ. I just want to create content that the existing fans like. And if new people join, that's great. But I just want people to enjoy it over a long period of time instead of like these massive peaks of fame and everything that then just eventually drop off. I found that really interesting. It's one of those things where I listen to a lot of Yogscast, like podcasts and that, and sometimes he comes across as like really kind of confident, full of himself, and kind of rightfully so, considering what him and Simon have created. But it was quite interesting listening to him and him being like, yeah, you know, Yogscast ain't what it used to be. I'm kind of irrelevant now. I just do it for those who are still watching. And I was like, oh wow, that's surprisingly like
Sound.
yeah. And it just made me think like, because Tommy in it was obviously like, oh, you know, I grew up watching Yogscast and it inspires me to do my Minecraft stuff. And now that's dropped off for me. because, it's a totally different environment of YouTube today than it was 10, 15 years ago. But it got me thinking, this is a question for the podcast, what are, or listeners actually, what are things you watch or listen or read now that give you get your creative juices flowing? If you had to pick one artist or YouTuber or movie or whatever.
Well, it gets me in the mood for doing creative things.
Yeah, or inspires you. Inspire sounds wanky, but yeah.
My childhood hero, obviously, Ghost Rider. Not the animated guy. It's a guy from Sweden.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it was this guy. I remember I got his VHS from somewhere. I don't remember how I got hold of this VHS, but I had this VHS, and what he used to do was he just had a super powerful motorbike, and came all the way. It's either Sweden or Finland. You come all the way to the UK, and then just terrorize the streets over here, pissing off the police, and there was nothing that he could do because his bike had 500 horsepower, and he just fucking run away.
Ghost Rider goes crazy in Europe.
Yeah, I still watch some of his videos every now and then. I'm like, this guy's my legend. My mates fucking met him at Nürburgring. I was well upset because I was supposed to go to the Nürburgring for that. He's my idol.
It's the most 2000s fucking cover to this shit.
Yeah.
Like with the flame PNG on a black background. He's doing a wheelie.
Because I grew up with it. Because then I remember after I had the VHS, I forgot about it for a while. Then I got my license when I was 16. And I was like, oh shit. I remember this. Then it was on fucking DVDs. Then there was a Blu-ray. And then he just disappeared because I think he just got old. But he's still fucking riding around like a mental person. So every now and then I watch his. But if I'm going out for like a really good ride that day, like I know I'm going out for a good ride, I like watch a bit of his videos, like a hype montage, just like.
Mine's somewhat twofold. It's a combination of Ghibli movies / the lo-fi study. Whiskey's a muse.
The lo-fi girl's gone.
What?
She still exists. She's got a Spotify playlist.
She's not the official one.
What do you mean it's gone?
She went ages ago.
Yeah, but they've made her shit into a Spotify playlist.
No one told me.
But the 24-hour stream is like God. Do you not know there's a whole story? There's a whole story behind it. Oh my God! Oh, but she's not Oh no, she's back, but she's not studying anymore.
They can.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, Oh,
Yeah,
who the fuck's this? I thought she fucked off.
I'm looking at one right now, which is live.
I'm looking as well.
And there's a cat. And
there's
she's
a
at the
Summer
desk.
Beats one as well.
There's also synth.
Oh wait, there you go.
synth-
Lo-fi study beats to relax to.
Yeah, there's loads of them. But what the fucking shit are you talking?
Hold on.
It's lying.
Again.
Classic lying, Kehan.
I mean,
Stepped
yeah,
away
there's
from a dress.
there's synthwave radio.
Graduated. Yeah, there's a whole law to it because then she humorously graduated after years of studying, and then she did also leave her desk to reveal the synthwave boy.
I remember
And
that.
there was the graduation, and there were this temporary stream outages. Oh, she probably just came back. They probably realized they're making a fuck ton of money. They're like, yeah, let's just run this thing.
Well, the thing is, it's 25 to 9 on a Wednesday. You got 16,837 people watching. Americans probably aren't even, watching it properly yet. And then they've got the normal videos alongside that, which are getting between 100 and 300k usually. That's a lot of money.
Fuck's listening to this shit.
I don't know.
Synthwave is a bit better. Can't concentrate
So-
with anything that's too slow.
So literally, since I found it when I was in school, all the way through to now, if I've got to do something and I need like a clear head while I'm doing it, and it's not physically tasking, lo-fi hip hop, baby, bang that shit in my eardrums, drink a little bit of green tea or whatever, I do it all. I write.
Gee.
I love green tea. I write all my essays for my college stuff. Anytime I've got to focus, lo-fi hip hop. It's just so
It is good.
What about you, Harry?
Well, I chop and change a lot. I'm always listening to stuff, and especially podcasts. And Beth introduced me to it. There's this podcast at the moment, which is it's fairly new. It's been going probably about 6 months or so. It's called Skin Wigs, right? And it's just this couple of friends, Sam O'Leary and Ash Tyson. I think Ash Tyson, she's some sort of like Instagrammy, TikToky, funny person, and Sam O'Leary is the same, but he's also worked on like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and stuff like that. And they do just like a comedy thing together where it's kind of like this, where they just sit down and chat, but it's a bit more riffy and it's very funny. And that's not me saying we're not very funny, by the way. I should have pointed that out.
I was running back from the kitchen. We're witty. I'm funny. Look at me.
No, we are very funny. We're the funniest people I know. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been listening to that, and they're just like, I find that kind of nice to watch and inspire me, because I'm like, oh yeah, it's just two people who are good friends having a laugh, and they're recording it. People are enjoying it, and it's obviously a lot bigger than ours because, well, they've got fans already, really, and they probably know what they're doing a bit more. But it's sort of like, yeah, maybe one day we'll get there. We'll get there, and we'll get big sponsorships, not just from Nutrigrom and Slugscum, but other ones. But that's all I really have to say this week, to be honest. So moving on to you guys.
So I've got a bit of a big one.
Right. Show off.
Oh yeah, right. So number one, I've just bought myself a new mic, so that won't sound this fucking chopped forever.
Cool.
I was literally about to say, please tell me you don't have it plugged in.
Hang on.
No.
I was literally about to say that. If you went, yeah, I do, I'd be like, well, fucking, I hope you got your receipt.
Yeah.
That's for you, bud. Get a new mic. Yeah, you're welcome.
I've literally just ordered it.
Amazing.
Be here tomorrow. What else have we done?
Sound. We could have then recorded this tomorrow.
I didn't get paid until today.
Yeah, but we could have recorded this tomorrow then.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm at the quiz tomorrow.
Peak Friday.
Busy Friday.
Yeah, Harry's busy Friday. Saturday, I'm going to the pub on Saturday.
What, for the whole day?
It's the landlord's birthday, so I'm getting lit.
Oh, okay.
So other than that, I went to France.
Yes. How were the French?
Yeah, so
were they well?
Some of them are pricks, man. Like, I try my best, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to preface this.
Right.
Not all French people, because some of them were quite nice and friendly. But
I don't know if we've got any listeners in France. Hang on, keep talking and I'll let you know.
Some of them, like, I went to a restaurant. I sat there and I learned how to say, like, can I have the bill, please? And how to actually say it, not just the words. Because the bloke didn't speak English, so I thought, I'm in his country. I'll do his language bit, right? So he come over and I'm like, excusez-moi, le déchien, please. S'il vous plaît, right? Le déchien, s'il vous plaît. And he went, you pay up front.
See, that's what I said. Why? Unless you get it, unless you get French, like, perfect, you get the mouth movement and the words come out perfect, you're going to get ridiculed.
Well, no, because some of them I spoke French to out there, and they were fine, right?
They probably thought you were like a special child.
Child.
But so I did. So I went with my granddad, right? He's got a little static home out there. Mm-hmm. My granddad's super cool. He's like Bear Grylls, but before Bear Grylls. We used to go canoeing, fucking climbing trees, all like the cool shit. But now he's getting a bit older, so we're doing slubber stuff. But go out to the caravan, static home, bollocky thing. And he's like, oh, do you want a coffee? And I was like, yeah, sound. And then he made it with milk. And I was like, do you know what? He's hot. I'll drink it. I was like, that tastes a bit weird, but it'll be fine.
Oh no.
Not again.
We finished that milk, right? Between us for coffees and for cereal.
No.
And I was like, it's UHT milk, it's whatever. The next day, I go to open the second milk, right? I open the second milk and I go to pour it into his coffee and the fucker doesn't come out. Right? It's solid. So I put the lid on.
No way.
And I'm like, and he's like,
wait, UHT milk with a lid?
Yeah, right.
I didn't know UHT milk came with a lid. Usually they're like a sealed container.
Yeah, some come with lids in the UK as well. But these were plastic bottles.
With a lid. Oh no, tell a lie, I have, yeah, sorry.
But yeah, this shit was fucking solid. So I checked the date and I was like, that's 2 months out of date. And I was like, I looked at the other one. And I was like, the other one was open when we got here. And the UHT milk only had like a shelf life of 3 weeks after being open. And then it dawned on me, and I was like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to bury him out here in France.
Yeah.
But I didn't throw up, which is a bonus. I mean, my guts were rough.
I feel like if he told you midway through, you probably would have thrown up.
Yeah. Had I found out as I drank it, I would have vomited on him intentionally. But I mean, we also drank like several bottles of bad wine because he had stored them out there.
Oh.
And then there's just been this horrendous heat, which has like boiled the wine.
The fuck out of him.
That's different. Yeah.
It was rough, but we get past that, and now I think one of the main dramas between France and England is, I think, a subtle fact that neither of us know that we know, which is, Kehan, what's the nonciest colour top for milk in the UK?
Green.
Over red.
Oh, sorry, I forgot red existed. Yeah, red's dishwater.
Exactly right. In France, their colours are inverted.
No,
Oh, what?
don't
So what,
like
is red
that.
the thickest one?
Red's the thickest one.
Wait, then gold is the least thickest?
I don't know if they have gold milk,
Oh.
but I know that over there, their good milk is red, and their bad
Oh.
milk, I think, is blue, right? So I think maybe there's been some cross knowledge being like, we're saying red milk drinkers are Nancy, and they're saying like blue milk drinkers are actually
Whoa.
the same thing.
Robot boy.
Chopping there, brother.
Oh.
Chopping.
Get to the chopper. Oh. Oh, no.
It is bad.
No, it's
Nope.
not.
That second.
Oh dear.
Where did I get to before I went into the chopper?
Boil the wine. We know.
Lids.
The lids of milk.
And how they're inverted.
Yeah.
That's the milk. Yeah, so I think part of the England versus France hatred is that we both agree that the thinnest milk is the Nancy one, but we both call it by the opposite colour. So maybe we're confused on that. I think we need to spread awareness to the French to let them know that they're wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw about the castles. That was cool. I think between me and my granddad, I got him lit. I mean, we're not. My mum and my granddad's wife were both like, "Look after him when you're out there," and I was like, "Okay." I mean,
He's a grown-ass man.
He is, and when I'm left alone with him, he's a bad influence, and I'm an enabler. So we'd go out for the day in the heat, have a few drinks while we're out, whatever. Come back to the caravan, like, "Should I open a bottle of wine?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on then." So over the space of about 11 days, I think we drank just in the evenings was maybe 12, 13 bottles of wine, 2-3 bottles of port.
Yeah.
Mate, port's fucking
And that was
heavy.
the end of.
Grim.
I love port.
It's not grim. It's just.
But that's
there's
it,
just
right?
a lot going on.
No, you got to have
Fucking
good
horrible.
port, right? You got to have good port. Because I think port, like cheap shitty port is absolutely disgusting. Won't touch it. It's like
like burnt
vinegary
wine.
darling. I don't know if I've had burnt wine.
Burnt wine is just brandy.
Finally, you know our friend Clavicular Clav?
Oh, yes.
That man does tiptoe maxing. Well, I'm going to be the next internet sensation with my new maxing.
Here we go.
I'm calling it abused dog maxing.
Perfect.
Right.
Go on. Sell it to me.
I find that I don't always reply to texts. I don't always look at all the reels that Kehan lovingly sends me. So what I do at the end of the day when I'm about to go home is I get in my hot car and I close the door and the windows and I don't turn the aircon on, and then I have to go through my phone and my reels and all my notifications to reply before I die or hyperventilate or get out of the car. I essentially just
That's really
lock
intense.
myself in a hot car until I'm done.
Okay.
I think I did it once by accident, and I found out that I was actually really efficient with it. And now I reply to everything Kehan sends me on Instagram.
Well, I
I
suppose
don't know what Kehan's
that's
doing.
a comfort
but-
to Kehan, maybe, knowing that you're
Hey.
sweating it out. I don't know.
See, fuck,
doesn't
not even
listen.
listening.
Doesn't listen now.
I was listening. I half tuned out. You're up at locking yourself in your car after you come out of work in the hot so you can reply to my stuff. I did question why you like sped run through all my things. I was like, fucking hell, you replied to so many. But I answered that, I guess.
Yeah, now I'm up to date on our friendship.
Are you?
I mean, I also answer emails and gamble, but
Fine,
it's a
look
good way
now.
to limit my gambling because I do that last.
Very upset.
Let me see the last.
Oh no!
I
No,
did a hot.
you
use
did.
dog max today? I did.
You did.
I did. Yeah. I overran at work today. I did half an hour's overtime and still found time to abuse dog Max myself.
Right.
So that's it. That's what I've been calling my tactic for replying by locking myself in a hot car. Is abuse dog maxing.
Okay.
Right.
Is that all you've done this week?
Yeah, pretty much. Just drinking. Tried to give myself heat stroke, I suppose.
Okay. Kehan?
I nearly got stabbed.
Oh, yeah,
That was
go on.
fun.
Oh yeah.
So there's this thing you probably do it in cars, but it's quite a lot on bikers. Like you see another bike go in, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go join in. They look like having a fun ride. I was near my work. There's a Tesco's really close to me, but I go to the Morrisons because it's a nice little ride there, and I can hoof it a bit. I'm going up this dual carriageway. It's uphill. It's the middle of the day. There's no one there because people are at work, and I'm fucking flying. And then all of a sudden, this bike comes woofing past me. I was like, it's fucking on. Let's have a go. I then downshift a bit. I'm chasing this bike. I'm like, we go around this roundabout. They're flying. I'm flying. Go around the next one. As we're coming up to this log sweeping bed, I'm hanging. I'm watching the bike. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't got no number plate. I was like, whatever. That's just usually what I did when I was a hoodlum. And then we come up to this bit. There's a load of cars in traffic, and they slow down. And then another bike comes up behind me that's probably been there the whole time, but I couldn't see because my mirrors are for show. He comes up, and all out the corner of my eye is two guys. The rider has a helmet on. The passenger's just in a fucking bally. And then on his lap was a big set of fucking bolt cutters. I was like, these fuckers are stealing bikes. And I was like, shit, the front one stole. So I then leaned over to try and kick. Because I didn't think of this initially, but I only thought of after. I was like, shit, they could have just stolen my bike. So as the second one came up, I've kicked. And I've like leveraged on the fucking back guy because he's high up compared to the other one. The bike's gone over. Matey at front is like sort of left, but he's turned around because he saw what happened. They're picking the bike up, and then all of a sudden, I just saw a big shiny thing. I was like, oh shit, I'll fucking peg it. Nearly crash into the guy in front of me, and I'm thinking, fuck. As this has happened, I've gone absolutely hoofing up the road and marked Jesus straight past a police car, and I was like, fuck, he's going to pull me over now. So then I had to go even faster because I know for a fact he would have turned around before he seen what was down there. And then I just had to run away from the police, innit? Because I was like, I'm not getting fucking pulled over for this. Because knowing my luck, I will accelerate away, get pulled over and be like, oh, why are you pulling me over? Well, he has a knife. And they'll be like, yeah, but you were speeding though, weren't you? And then they'll fucking do me. That is just my luck.
That sounds about right.
Granted, I didn't fully see it was a knife. All I saw was he pulled out something long and shiny from his trackies. And I just dumped the clutch and I ran.
Yeah, that's not much else it could have been.
He could have had a novelty pen and wanted me to sign a petition or something, but I wasn't standing around to find that one out, was I?
Maybe it was just a casing for his big steel conker, which he likes to pull out at the conker championships. It's just for fun.
That's still a weapon. That's still a weapon. A metal conker on a piece of string is a viable weapon.
That's a mace.
That's just. No,
he just wants to show you.
That's a stickless flail, a boneless flail.
Sorry, of course.
A boneless flail.
Why would it not be a mace?
That's what I call myself.
Mace is a solid.
Oh yeah.
Stick. And then
as I
Morning Stars.
Yeah, as I said it, I realised I was being silly.
Imagine if that was the name, your nickname for your cock.
What? Boneless flail.
Wait till I show you my boneless flail.
Boneless flail. That's when it's soft. You're just flopping it about. Whee, and then it gets hard and it's a mace. No, it's a truncheon. Here comes the truncheon.
You've been speeding.
Oh, yeah, you want to have a go at the truncheon? Fuck off. Right. Who got news?
Breaking news alert.
Weird World News. Weird World News.
Well, that's a bit fucking weird.
Spider-Man brand new day screening evacuated after audience member unleashes Hulk-sized fart.
Saw that.
Yeah, not a lot to this. Someone in a screening in Colombia did big fart, and it cleared out the cinema. No one could stay
Had
in
some
there.
nasty farts. but
Wrong effort.
Thing is, they didn't say how big the cinema was.
No, for a,
'Cause I
for
feel
a
like if it was
fart
an
to spread
IMAX
that far, it's got to be quite small to affect that many people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm thinking some of these cinemas are pretty huge, and I've done and experienced all manners of farts, but not one that could clear like a showcase cinema.
Second story. We all know America's a bit silly with guns. Yeah? We can all agree
Yeah.
that.
6 silly billies.
Georgia first grader with autism suspended for biting sandwich into shape of gun.
Vibe.
Yeah? So,
Yeah.
what's his name? 6-year-old John Medina has been suspended multiple times from his elementary school, all kind of relating to violent behaviour, such as kicking and punching. Since 2023, John, he has been disciplined by the school 33 times, 14 of which have been suspensions. So, times he's been suspended, one time that's been documented, he pointed a water bottle at someone whilst making gun noises. That's it. The second time was because he drew a picture of a pilgrim shooting a turkey. Okay. This time,
That's what they did.
I know that's what they did. This time, he got his sandwich, bit it into a loose shape of a gun, pointed at another kid and went, "Pow!" And he got suspended for that. The mum has said kids do this all the time. They make their fingers into guns. They make sticks into guns. Why is he being picked on? And I totally agree. This is just absolutely outrageous. And the school's like, oh yeah, we recognise that kids with autism are slightly more difficult, but we've got parents who are very happy with what's going on, and we have parents that aren't. So we try to work through those individually. Fuck off, you're just twats. That's it. And the mum's like, he's been suspended 14 times. He feels like he's a problem, but when you're getting suspended for biting your sandwich into a gun, you're not the problem anymore. The school's the problem. And I totally agree. This is like a bit of a funny one, but not really. I'm just like, this is so mad. This is so just absolutely mental that they have a school shooting pretty much every day in America. That's a fact. But a kid biting his sandwich into the shape of a gun, drawing a picture of a pilgrim shooting a turkey, which is historically accurate, he gets suspended. What? It's just mad. It's mad. America is mental. And
Here's the thing.
I'm never going there.
No. Here's the thing, though. Right? It seems normal to us because we don't have that problem of the thing. But I feel like it makes sense in their eyes because you have to, with the way things are, you kind of have to treat any sort of sign as something. Over here, that might not be a sign. You're like, okay, he made a gun, whatever. We played with stick guns.
Yep.
We're like, oh, you look at a kid in the UK, go, stick gun, great imagination. Over there, you think, whoa, well done. Look at all the other people who are a bit too obsessed with guns. So I think they maybe went a bit too far. Maybe they could have just done a little silent watching for a while, see where it goes. Because obviously, if he made his sandwich into a gun, he'd be like, okay, that's pretty cool. But then if he was like going a bit excessive about it, like just started fucking, I don't know, pretending to police and just shouting at the black kids, going, "Get on the bed now, you fucking!"
That's
Sorry.
different.
and then he'd be like, okay, maybe we need to reevaluate the situation here.
Oh, just quickly before we continue, you won't believe it. The parent company of Nutrigron were really happy with our read of the advert, and they've got another.
Yeah, they were.
They've got another advert for us to read. It's from a different company now. So I've just put it in the Your Boys thing there. So
Is it your time to read it?
It is your turn.
I guess so.
He didn't think of this one, did he?
No. Okay, I guess I'm reading this one. Nothing is worse than when you're in the office, on a date, or going for a run, when tragedy strikes and you get a cold cock or vagina. Dr. Chuck Pock's Cock Hotlets are the solution you have been looking for. Dr. Pock's Choc Hotlet used the latest in hot plate technology to heat up a moulded codpiece using 18 AAA Energizer batteries and copper wiring. The codpiece can be secured easily using recycled Boeing 747 seatbelts, which are secure, and a large buckle has been redesigned to look like a modern and sleek HMP electronic tag. And if you're anything like me, you have an absolutely disgusting looking and smelling tiny cock due to your undiagnosed case of penile lymphedema. Your cock hotlet can be sculpted into any shape or size you want, so you can have a normal cock like everyone else. Dr. Chuck Pock and Company do not recommend a cock hotlet larger than 3 meters wide and 3 centimeters long. You can get your cock hotlet from Dr. Chuck Pock at your local cock shop. Thanks a lot, Dr. Chuck Pock Hotlets, for sponsoring today's episode.
It's not that easy, is it?
That's the hardest thing I've ever had to read in my life.
So, yeah, again, I was in France.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just realised that I accidentally showed my boss, the head of my company, this news story.
Okay.
That's not great. So, I don't know how much you guys know about cycling, but like one of the biggest events of the year,
Cycling.
Tour de France.
Right.
Cycling on the bike.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Lance Armstrong, that bloke.
Yeah.
Bradley Wiggins. So, Tour de France, big thing in cycling, big thing for France. Awesome. They actually employ people. They are called. They're called eraser men. Right. I was trying to find the French
What's
for
it in French?
Harry.
Yeah.
Go on. It's like le eraser. Harry, do you know what the eraser men do?
It's related to cycling.
The Tour de France.
Yeah. It's related to the Tour de France specifically.
Do they go behind all the cyclists rubbing the bike tyre marks off the floor?
Why would you do that?
I don't know,
That's a
but
good
it's
guess,
France.
but
So,
no.
when last have you ridden a bicycle? Not a stationary one.
You know what? I was talking to Beth about this the other day. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I rode a bike.
Okay, it might be that long that you don't remember that. Bikes don't leave a fucking trail behind them.
I do, but that's because I'm constantly shitting myself.
His cock hotlet's fucked up and it's melting his seat between his legs.
It's those 18
so
Energizer batteries.
The eraser men are there because people like to write on the road before the race, right?
Oh,
So people go out, they graffiti the road in the hopes that it'll be televised and people can see whatever's there. Naturally, people are children, so it's a lot of dicks. It's just dicks everywhere.
Yeah.
But the Tour de France has got smart with their eraser men, so they have to go along, and what they do is they scrub and remove or mask anything on the tarmac that is like the wrong. It's like political statements, racist slurs, stop the boats, for instance, would be something that'd be crossed out or hidden. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the phallic drawings are actually normally altered into bicycles, flowers, or other animals. They just sort of paint over them and change them from penises into pretty things.
So every time you see something
so if
pretty...
you see any, I know, but it's like what's the word? It's not if you see something pretty. If you see like graffiti on the road or any artwork on the road in the Tour de France, it's a good chance it was probably a penis at one point. But I've googled it, and some of them don't look that well hidden. A lot of the ones that they've changed or altered is they've put "Watch the Femmes."
Watch the Femmes?
Because they want people to be into women's. The femmes, French for female. They want people to be put into like watching female cycling.
Oh, right.
But a lot of these dick alterations they still look like penises, and I can't unsee them. Yeah, do you see what I mean? There is just a big set of balls on a lot of these altered images. But yeah, that was my news. Some people's jobs are to go out there and to change penises into weird-looking bikes.
That first one you sent isn't so bad. Those other three are bad. They are not good.
Yeah.
Minimal effort there.
I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Ian, it's your turn for news.
Big news, I'm ready. And a couple of thinkers.
So we do the news first, and then the thinking stuff will come after. So we're gonna rattle through them. So the first one I got is Arizona State University is now offering degrees on being an influencer.
We could do a couple of those.
They haven't quite shown what the syllabus is. I don't know how far along they are of it, but it's literally just titled "How to Become an Influencer," and then they say your final project basically requires you to grow a following. Which, what if you're just shit? Because like, think about it. Every other degree ish. I'm going to use the asterisks here. you could have like no interest in it, like towards the end of it.
Yep.
And you could still like pass. Like you could do architecture. You can know all the steps of architecture, and you can prove all that. But when you actually come to make something, you're shit. But you still have a degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, but what if you're just naturally not a person someone wants to see on the internet? What the fuck do you do then?
Okay. Here's what you do. You use AI to create like Mega Chad, right? And then you put Mega Chad in a variety of situations to a point where you grow a following based off of Mega Chad. But the issue is that if you're growing a following on Instagram, you can't use still pictures. So you're going to have to pay for a subscription. Because no one looks at still pictures anymore, is what I've learned. Just pictures? Not interested. Make it a video? Yeah, sure, we'll take a look. Do that. So you make loads of videos of Mega Chad in a variety of situations, slowly getting beefier as you go along. And then you put him in a car. And then after that's grown a little while, you put him in a situation where he's got lots of books behind him. And he's saying, I like to keep all my books for knowledge. And then you've got a following. There you go.
I went to look, and there's a newer thing that came out. So they do actually have some stuff that what you're gonna do in the program. So you're going to develop skills in multimedia production.
Okay.
I feel like there really is a course. I feel like there really is a course for that.
Yeah.
Social media strategy. Which are they going to teach all social media strategies? That's the question. Because are they just going to be like
Lesson number 1.
Yeah, rage baiting, clickbaiting, and if all else fails, just get your tits out, innit? What else they got? Integrated communications, whatever the fuck that means. Combining creativity with data-driven insight. Whatever
What?
the fuck that means. Yep. I feel like they're using Silicon Valley buzzwords.
I'm not going to lie. This sounds extremely, like, dangerously close to my university degree.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Was this in your data-driven insights?
Something pretty close.
Well, so you gain real knowledge through experiences in Los Angeles content studio, brand content projects, media internships, and content creation trips abroad. All right.
Oh, that sounds kind of sick.
Go Spain and take some pictures.
You can take
Dubai.
Mega Chad to Dubai and AI him into, I don't know, big H&M.
I feel like if you went to Dubai, that's exactly what you'd do as well. You'd go to H&M.
We need carpenters and plumbers and electricians. We have a housing crisis because they can't build the houses fast enough. We need more people to give me their review on their fucking 6-inch meatball marinara from this one specific Subway because it got the highest star rating. I don't need that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Is that one? And my next story kind of evolved because they did more cool shit today from when I first wrote it. So there's a Wisconsin brewery that got itself into some controversy early last week, where they said when Donald Trump dies, they're going to be giving out free beer.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Oh, this is great."
Nice.
Unknown Brewery got fucking super popular after that, and because of that, Trump now has ordered the health department to remove their license.
Bullshit. No way.
So then they put up a fun thing for it. I donated 20 quid to it for their legal fees. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'll back them. I'll back them for that. And then now today, I don't know if you've seen the whole Mitch McConnell fiasco, but now their statement said, given that Mitch McConnell is responsible for at least 50% of what's currently wrong with America, we decided to give 50% off all our beer in both their tap rooms the day he dies as well.
They're just on one, aren't they?
Thanks, Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell's a senator who they don't fully know he's alive currently. He had an accident and went to the hospital. People don't believe there was an accident. And then he went to the hospital. He's supposed to be in his role, and they're supposed to be voting on something. I'm not too into American politics, but basically he's super needed right now to pass laws or whatever, something. But then he disappeared. But every single bit
Convenient.
of proof of life they've given so far has just been like hella sus, like uber sus. So people are not even sure he's alive, kind of thing.
Is it like a picture of him and in the background AI Mega Chad that they forgot to remove?
It's just like him sat there looking like a husk of a human, and it's just his wife just there, almost looking like she's propping him up in this bed, in a hospital bed. But I think it's because the reason why someone said I've looked into it briefly. Again, American politics fucking weird. But basically, they were supposed to vote on something.
Right.
But if if he doesn't vote on it up to this certain time, I think it's late August, something happens. So that's why they were like, oh, because you had say for example he went to hospital on the Monday, they didn't say anything until like the next fucking week Tuesday. They were just dead silent forever, like telling if he was alive or not. So then people started conspiracizing that they're just gonna fake it until this deadline passes and then come out with it. So it's just been mad weird. But yeah, now if either Trump or fucking he dies, cheap bit.
Quid's in, yeah.
Right.
Just yeah.
The thought one I have is I was reading a Basingstoke Gazette thing about some dealer who got arrested, and right at the bottom when they were like, they raided his house, they found a shotgun, blades, and then there was this line that made me think. It was like, it said, and I quote, designer items, and then in speech marks, associated with those in the drug trade.
So what?
What designer items do you associate with the drug trade?
A beanie hat with a weed symbol.
No, because that's just stoner.
Like a Gucci belt that also has a Coke mirror in it.
Yeah,
I don't like maybe like a.
This is why it confused me. I was
maybe like a really fancy belly.
A hazmat suit, but the gas mask is replaced with a bong.
But that's not in the drugs trade. That's just stoner. That's just stoner equipment.
Hazmat suit, trade. Full stop.
Because in my head, I was thinking most of the things I could think of also apply to just gangster rappers.
Like
I thought a Fendi scarf, and then I was like, Digger D has worn that. Like what? A Gucci ballet? But I've seen a drill rapper wear that.
Yeah, that's a pretty loose one.
You have something like, but if you have like, say, drug dealer paraphernalia, it doesn't automatically make you a drug dealer. Like I've got a fucking samurai sword. Doesn't make me a samurai.
We're talking about designer items here. Like, what designer items do you think?
If I had a Gucci samurai sword, it would make me a samurai.
What was it deemed as? Designer items.
So it literally said designer items, and then in speech marks associated with those in the drug trade.
I've googled it.
It's gotta be like.
And this is the official big Google answer. Okay, anything that is Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga, Rolex.
But that's just rapper.
Or Rolex.
That's just rapper.
No. These are drugs, kid. If you own anything with Louis Vuitton or Gucci on it, you're a crackhead.
So what, Pete and Baz? I feel like Harry doesn't understand what drug trades means. What do you think it means?
No, he googled it.
Well, no, because you just said you're a crackhead.
Drug trades is you are making and trading said drugs. You're not necessarily taking them.
Right. Okay. Dude, I just got. I had to
can sell crack
because he just said, crackhead."
Bakers eat bread.
Don't usually crackheads.
Don't worry. I know. Don't get high off your own supply. That's what they tell you when you enter the drug trade. Oh, I've said too much.
Harry's out here fucking slinging Calpol. Slap Calpol in preloaded syringes for easy application.
He was sat there just listing things in his room that you were telling him weren't to do with the drug trade. So there's my hazmat suit. There's my weed beanie for when I'm dishing out the paracetamol.
And there's my hazmat suit with the bong attached. I fill it with Calpol and I just huff it.
But no, I just came across that line and it threw me into work because I was racking my head all day because I was like, for the drug trade. Because when you say it for the drug trade, it makes it sound like, it's for that. Nothing else. It's for the drug trade.
It makes it sound like a utensil.
Yeah. But then you read that off and I'm like, but that's just all rapper stuff. The other one I was thinking of, again, I was reading this news story, and the question I thought in my head from it, should someone with advanced knowledge in the area of the crime that they committed, not as in advanced knowledge, like they knew something in the like beforehand. Like, say for example, right. So let me read again. Should someone with advanced knowledge in the area of the crime that they commit get more prison time? So, like, say for example, you have a master's degree. You're a master's degree veterinarian, and you get an outside of work. You fucking chokeslammed a dog. Right?
Yeah.
You of all people know what the effects are of chokeslamming a dog. Right? You know better than anyone else what it will do to that. So therefore, you knew better than better. So you should get more of a punishment.
I back that 100%.
Yeah.
Because it was
Because
another
the people who do child courses and then abuse kids
Yeah.
deserve more of a slap than just someone who's got no fucking clue, and they're still bad people.
Because I think.
But I see that.
To me, especially with the example you just had, Jake, of the kids thing, if you've got a background in kidology and then you're going into childcare, for me that suggests that you were getting the knowledge to plan it later on. That might not necessarily be true, but like that's all it kind of screams to me.
Because where this came from was it was the news story I was reading. It was of female prison warden was basically looking into all the prisoners' files, and then they're feeding this information back to other prisoners, right? And she got let off, and then in the whole letting off thing, they were like, "Oh, she showed real remorse," and then blah 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 blah. And then there's one bit where it was just like, "Oh, she's got a uni degree in criminology," and I'm like, "So she fucking knew." You know you shouldn't be doing this. Like, you can't claim ignorance if you didn't have a criminology thing. But like,
knows you shouldn't be doing that.
Still, no, you studied this shit. You went to university. You paid $9,000 a year. You should know. The fact that they let her off, like, lock her the fuck up.
The only way that she should be let off is if she was looking to files and be like, "Hey, yeah, by the way, that guy's a nonce. That guy's a nonce." Do you know what I mean? Like, if she's just outing nonces to other prisoners, I'm cool with it.
She was just looking at mad shit, just like all stuff, and then giving information. And I'm like, yeah, especially because this is the same prison that had the same.
Screams she's hella corrupt.
This is the same prison that recently had 2 separate cases of the wardens looking at the files and stuff, and they got penned for that. They got penned. So the fact that they let her off when she just did criminology, surely they should, in the like day one, is be like, welcome to criminology. Crime is bad. And I was like, all right, let me write that down. Crime's bad. Cool. I feel like
Thank God you told me.
I've never done criminology, but I feel like that is day one. Crime bad.
It's a good thing you mentioned
puppies
it.
a week.
Yeah, I've been choke slamming dogs, and I was just about to get ready to go out and stab a load of people down fucking Festival Place. But now you've told me that, I don't think I will.
But yeah, I've been thinking. That's another one I've been thinking about all day. Should yeah.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Look at you. By the end of this, you look like you've lost a bit of weight there, fat boy. Oh, we've had a bit of an adventure though, haven't we? We've had peanut butter eating in America. We've had a course on being an influencer. You'll never be an influencer. Look how tubby you are. And then we had Jake's story too, which I've forgotten. Fuck! He's right. It's 2 out of 3.
This feels like a humiliation.
Talking about peanut butter, it was about a sandwich. I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh,
it was this back and be like, "All right, I'm a chubby boy."
I am a chubby boy. I am. It's
Feels
only
like a
because
humiliation kink.
it's
Podcast now.
because I looked down and my like muffin top's rolling over, and I was like, "No, you're a chubby boy. You need to lose some of that weight. Put on a bit of timber there." Anyway, thank you very much for listening this week. I've been your host, Harry, and I've been joined by my co-hosts.
I don't know what he's doing. He's having such a good time. Just not say his own name.
What? Oh, Kehan.
Good.
Relay.
Relay.
We'll catch you next time on Yeah What of It. Right, that's that done.
Welcome to the Yeah What Up podcast. Sit back and relax. Involvement sightings, people rose, conspiracies and open doors. Check out the weirdest news around the globe. We'll take you
Would you eat pork chop for breakfast?
No,
I have had a pork
too
chop for
American.
breakfast.
I don't see what the
Too
problem is.
American.
If that was downstairs ready and waiting,
No,
Then
you're making it
Barbie.
yourself.
if I make it myself, get fucked. My
You're making it
breakfast
yourself.
is the breakfast of champions. It's what all the army runs on. I have cigarettes, coffee, and sadness for breakfast, like a real fucking adult.
I had 2 fruit pastels and a small cup of milk.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What a lovely day.